You can literally shop around the world. We're in downtown Logan and at the Gifts That Give Back with Cassie. Hi, Cassie.
Hello.
What a shop. This is incredible. Your brainchild. So what was the idea behind all of this?
Okay, so I love to give gifts, but a few years ago I realized that my gifts might be hurting people instead of helping people. And so I started to buy a lot of fair trade, ethically sourced items. And as I was doing that, I realized that this was the way I wanted to give gifts. I wanted to give gifts that help people. Nobody needed anything. Right. So if I was going to give a gift, I wanted to help the person that was making it, as well as loving on the person that was receiving it.
What is that right there?
Okay, this is a beaded charger from one of the artisan groups I work with in Honduras.
Wow.
A lady will sit for hours and weave this with pine needles and thread in her home in Honduras, as well as make all the handmade clay for the beads around the outside. Just like my bracelet here, they make jewelry, they make home goods.
It's just incredible.
Just beautiful pieces.
All the baskets, all of this, as you said, from around the world. Where do you source from then?
So I've worked with about 25 different countries now, all across the globe, including here in the US, trying to end a whole lot of bad stuff through dignified work.
So if people come and buy something here, typically, what they don't realize is they're probably keeping someone from slipping back into horrible situations.
No, for sure. Yeah, poverty in itself will lead to all kinds of bad things. Babies will become orphans, people end up in human and sex trafficking, all because they just need money to eat and basic necessities of life. So if we give them a job and we end the poverty, we stop that cycle.
That's incredible. Where did this come from?
Basically my love of Jesus and scriptures, and just realizing that when he said that we were supposed to love our neighbor, that wasn't just my literal neighbor. I'm supposed to love everyone across the globe.
I know that you also have some mobile events too.
Yes.
What do you have, a mobile shop?
So we have a mobile shop called the Gifts That Give Back Roadshow.
So
It's
cool.
in a little 1960s camper, and my family and I take it on the road for about 5 shows a year and sell fair trade on the road.
Right now, with so many things that are happening in the world that upset us and we don't know what to do to give back, this is a great way to do it.
Yes, for sure.
I need to shop. I'll take that. Can you take that off? I'll take that too. So many great things, Cassie. Main Street is hopping in Logan, hopping with artists. Diane knows all about this because we're at a place called Homegrown On Main. How many artists are represented here?
Almost 75 different artists.
And things I've never seen, like, oh my goodness, brooms.
I know. We have an artist, his name is Kurt Cable, and he makes these brooms by hand. I'm going to show you one.
Okay.
They're hand cut, hand
wow.
woven. He even makes a little ornament that
No
goes
one
with
does
them.
that anymore.
No, they'd be great if you had a fireplace.
Wouldn't they though?
Yes.
Would you come over and do that for me then?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have jewelers that use actual natural stone on their jewelry.
So many things. All this picture work up here.
A lot of the art that's on this wall represents what you can see in the Hocking Hills
Right.
parks. We have artists that come in and they'll work about 7 hours a month, and they can demonstrate their art out front while the customers come in and ask them questions, or they can work in the back if they want to and create their work right here, and people can go back and watch them.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, the artists that you say are here with all these different types, they're all from the area or very close by?
Well, I'd say about 75% are from Hocking County.
Okay.
The rest are all contiguous counties around Hocking County. And then we have these corn husk dolls that are of interest, I think.
Oh, I do too.
This represents the old Appalachian era. And the lady that perfected this particular style, it took her years. Everything is done with corn husk, and then she paints it, does every little detail.
And it's such a reflection, though, too, of the Hocking Hills area. And I know people can come here and find out information.
Yes, we're the downtown information center because this is all part of Hocking Hills Tourism.
Okay.
So Hocking Hills Tourism actually owns this building and then gave the artists the space to use.
What unique gifts people can get here. Really very special, and I appreciate the tour. I got to start shopping, don't I? Oh, I know what I should do. I draw a mean Tippy the Turtle. Remember, people? That's what we should do. I'll come do demos of Tippy the Turtle.
Okay.
Thank you, Diane.
You're welcome.